Hi, and welcome to the collective reading for the week of October 31st through the 6th. I want to warn you that in advance that it is moving weekend here in my building. They raise the rents a lot, and I have 3 of the 12 homes are moving out. And so my next door neighbor is, and any thumping and bumping and crashing you hear, it's because he has quite a wide-ranging contingency of family and friends that are helping him move. And so bear with. So I have my little ghost totem with me today because as I'm doing this reading, it is Halloween Eve. Halloween Eve. It's Halloween Eve. So happy Halloween to those of you that get into the fun and the festivities of it. I do want to remind you that at this time the veil is extraordinarily thin. You can connect in with your ancestors super easily. You always can, but it's really easy right now. They are whispering, they are talking, and they are here in the room right now with me. We're going to pull cards, postcards from Spirit for each of the 12 signs. We'll do that at the end. So listen to your sun, moon, and rising. You may catch something, and they have asked me to also, if you have not seen it yet, the videos, I haven't recorded them yet as I'm recording this one, but they will already be out before this one is. They asked me to pull additional cards also during those, so that you will receive the message that resonates for you from your spirit guide team. So be sure to check those out. So it was a little interesting this week as we go through the energy. It is we're getting ready. We've had an eclipse and we're moving toward an eclipse, and so we're in the sandwich part of that where we're doing the big releasings and the letting goes to start something new. And there's going to be a big major push that comes through next Tuesday when we have the full moon eclipse in Taurus. But this week is the being inspired to make the changes and the willingness to dig in and do them, and what is going to inspire you, what is going to move you into the big change, the big glow up. They're saying the big glow up that you are on the precipice of. It is like you are standing in the wings, and the stage is set and the crowd has gathered, and you are peeking out of the curtains and you are waiting for your cue to step out onto the stage. Take the center spotlight in your own life. Very powerful imagery they're sending me. So the question becomes, who are the players that will be working with you on this stage to play out the next stage or phase of your life? So who is the group? Who is the tribe? Who is the community that you are going to fit in with for the next act? They're calling it the next act. You know, we're all players on the stage, and so this is the next act, the next phase of your life. Who still fits in with you, and who are you welcoming in, and who is going to exit stage right? So here we go. We have here the card of the tribe. And so the card of the tribe is about finding where it is that we belong and who we fit in with. This is really, it was funny the way they sent it this time. And so really this is the beginning part of the week. This is that moon in Aquarius. The moon in Aquarius is reminding us that it is about community. It is about where we fit in. It is about knowing our place and how we help and who works with us. And with it came the spaceship, and it says, don't be afraid to sing. And so basically, as you speak your truth and your authenticity into the world, and one of the cards that we had this week that came out right at the beginning of the week was Truth Be Told. This Aquarian energy of being willing to speak up and share who you are. As you do that, you draw and attract to you the like-minded individuals in your life. And so this becomes something that is very significant in your ability to find the place. Who are the players for the next act? And so what is the motivation of this? As we move through the week, on Wednesday afternoon, the moon moves into Pisces, and this is going to be connecting with Neptune, which is Neptune is your ability to be limitless in your thinking, and your ability to really dive into what is important and what really what your dreams and your goals are. And Jupiter is now in Pisces, helping you to expand the dream. And so this next couple of days in the middle part of this week, There's going to be an energy around collecting in and drawing in and attracting in the goals and the dreams and the wishes, and who inspires you, who are you inspired to be with. There's a lot of very inspirational energy that is coming through. Look, overall energy for the week is the 10 of Cups. You can't beat that. You can't beat that. So when that moon is in Pisces, they're asking you to go for the happy. So here she has the key. She has the key, and she's standing on this egg that has the keyhole. And so that keyhole right there is really saying you have the key to unlock the new beginning, the new opportunity. She's holding the balloons that allow her to soar high into her happiness and her joy. The cards that came with it are, you have the cards of the thorns, weave together the crown you deserve, and the feast. Slow down and celebrate yourself. This is an opportunity to really connect in with what your dreams are, yes. But also, what have you already accomplished, right? You're in the wings waiting to step into the next phase, into the next act of your life. And it's important to pause and reflect. And there's a lot of reflection energy that comes through when the moon is in Scorpio. When the sun is in Scorpio. And so there's this opportunity to really do the deep dive, to do the self-reflection, to see what have you accomplished. And thorns, right? This is weave together the crown you deserve. And they're using roses, and the roses have thorns. And so the thorns protect the petals of the rose. They also protect you from other people trying to touch, to get to you, the crown chakra, to get to the core of what your soul is trying to accomplish in this lifetime. And it also reminds you that the lessons that were painful created something beautiful. And what is beautiful is who you are and who you're becoming. And so not always easy, not always fun, but it's a part of the process. And the more that we really understand that we're doing this process here, that we're really working through this energy, and that we are becoming and we are creating who it is that we want to be, so that we can figure out where we belong next, what's next, is great. And at the end of the week, when that moon moves into Sagittarius, into Aries, it's going to connect with Chiron. People are going to be grouchy and gropey, including you. There's a lot of energy around being triggered about what doesn't work for you anymore, which is amazing because you have the card of it's time to go. And here there is the doorway. That doorway, I totally believe, is that portal that opens up with that eclipse that comes next Tuesday. And so we have here, endings are inevitable. You know that the sun is setting on a situation. Oh, what I love. Oh my God, I didn't notice it. It just gave me chills. Look, she is walking down the dock toward the portal, and here she is sitting, and the portal is actually the ship. I feel like the ship is coming in to pick you up, to carry you to the new destination. And the ship could be as small as the bathtub that you sit in. During this full moon in a saltwater bath, forgiving yourself and forgiving others, releasing and letting go. We forgive ourselves because sometimes we have to have a lesson repeated multiple times and we're like, oh geez, this again? Well, that's because you just didn't get it the first time, or this time you got more out of it, a deeper level, a deeper understanding of it. And so it's time to go. It's time to let something happen. It's time to release and allow things to pass through. Oh, the portal is opening. Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah. So this is a week where we are really calibrating what is important to us, what is of value to us, and what it is that we want to do, and where it is that we want to go. What do we want to manifest and create for ourselves? So the key to the situation, remember, we've weaved our crown. We are sitting on the throne. We are standing in our own sovereignty, our own sense of who we are, because the key to the situation here is the King of Pentacles. This is knowing. This is knowing. that you are of value, you are worthwhile, and you have accomplished much, right? The King of Pentacles, very much an accomplishment. So what's interesting here is we have the Dog of Loyalty, and the Dog of Loyalty is white, so this is the consciousness. This is consciously being aware of where we fit in the tribe, who is loyal to us, who is on the same page with us, who can share the stage with us at this next act. And in the background we have the bull, and the bull is black, but that's the subconsciousness. That's the determination. The determination to step by step, to move ourselves forward into the next stage. And look, it's standing there in the wings waiting, much like that full moon eclipse that's coming up next week. So who and what are you loyal to? Who and what is loyal to you is a really big question this week that needs to be discerned, because you know the ending's coming. On your mind right now, we have the World card, the freedom, the release, the letting go, right? Endings are inevitable, and you are aware of it. You see it coming in. Here in the heart space, we have the Eight of Cups, the walking away from what does not work for us, but walking toward what we really want and what we desire. She's standing in the wings, waiting to step out onto the path. The obstacle here is this Page of Swords. Not thinking that you have enough information. Wanting to be informed, like out of the blue. I want the information to come in. I guarantee you already know everything you need to know about this. Whatever this ending is, you know what needs to be done. I think sometimes we hesitate because we don't want to make a mistake again, because perhaps we've made mistakes in the past and we don't want to do that again. We don't want to make that mistake again, right? But remember, the key is happiness. So you already know something doesn't make you happy. Something doesn't already bring in the sense of 10 of Cups, this emotional fulfillment. Something is already, you're well aware, doesn't work. She stacked up the cups and she's moving forward. You know this. In your heart space, you already know. And so what is the action to take? We have the card of Judgment. We have the card of Judgment. And in this card of Judgment, it isn't an angel coming in, blowing the trumpet. No, this is you dancing to the beat of your own drum. Oh, so Aquarius. Okay, so like I said, the moon is in Aquarius at the beginning of the week. I got into astrology because I was trying to understand my Aquarian daughter, and I was reading something and it said Aquarius likes to march to the beat of their own drum, and they like to write the music. And then I was hooked. I'm like, oh my God, that totally explains her. And that was, 20-something years ago, and here I am. So this is the subconscious mind is dancing along the little black cat. There's joy, there's happiness. The key is what makes you happy. And there's the butterfly of transformation that the subconscious mind is chasing, but in a very playful way. Because how you transform the situation is by standing your ground. We have the Seven of Wands. This is you knowing what brings you the joy, what brings you the happiness, and the willingness to step out onto the path and move in the direction that you want to go. It reminds me of the Fool card, but it's so much better. Because in the Fool card, there's a cliff and he's not paying attention. Here, there's a path. And she's well aware of what direction she's moving in. She is on the journey. Make the choice, make the decision to move toward what makes your heart sing. What produces the joy and the music in you that can flow out into the world. Cards moving forward are fabulous. Okay, so on your mind, in the area of resources, we have the Nine of Pentacles. She's very relaxed and she's waiting for the harvest. You can see that some of the pentacles are ready and some of them are still producing. She's calmly waiting for the time. She's surrounded by things and she's reading a book, and that's interesting to me. It's the this is it's waiting, but it's gathering more information. And so even though here you don't think you have enough information and his books are on the ground and they're closed, here you know which one it is, and now you're getting it and you're pulling it out, and it feels like patiently waiting for the next step. In your heart space, we have the Empress. She's pregnant. And here, she's about to give birth. And we have the dog of loyalty in white, the conscious mind, and the cat is black, the subconscious. And they're playing and laying together, but I want you to notice the tree. It's the same tree, only this one knows and understands that we're waiting for the right moment. Here, some of the stuff is coming in, but she's still waiting for the complete harvest. And here in your heart space, you know, it's just not time yet. Time is next week. I really think next week is a big deal because you have the Eight of Wands as the outgoing card. Talk about a portal. She is trying to organize stuff in what feels like a whirlwind, a tornado. But in the tornado, there's that eye. It's a portal. It transforms things. You know, they're showing me, Laura Ingalls Wilder wrote a lot of books, the Little House on the Prairie books, right? And I forget which one it was. I want to say that perhaps it was on the banks of Plum Creek, but there was one where there was a tornado that came through, and they found people that were picked up by the tornado and they were carried someplace else, and they were this guy was riding on a mule, and he and the mule came down someplace else, and they were still intact. I think his clothes were pulled off, which kind of is like your naked truth, your new beginning, but still moving forward. He didn't know where he was, and he wasn't sure how he got there, but it was through a portal, like a wormhole. This looks like the energy of a wormhole, and she's trying to get her ducks in a row, or her, her wands in a row, to step through the wormhole. You're going to be transported next week into a whole new beginning, a whole new opportunity, with this Ten of Cups as the goal. Being totally and emotionally satisfied. It's a very, very powerful week. I want to encourage you to be as organized as possible, and to be willing to step through into what it is that you really and truly want. So, big week ahead. If you'd like to stick around now, I am going to pull cards for each of the 12 signs, these postcards from Spirit. I'm just going to read them. I'm not going to interpret them. I would advise and encourage you to listen to your sun, your moon, and your rising, because you don't know exactly where the messages are going to come through. And of course, I did like I did it already. I will, but you will have already seen them. Put them on the videos for the week ahead. So if you would like to help out with time stamping, that is always greatly appreciated. And so we're going to start with Aries at 1830. And Aries, your message is, dearest you, miracles never run out. Look back over your life and you will see so many moments of synchronicity when all the right people, the right place, the right opportunities, and the right time just show up without any of your help. Think back to how you felt just before a miracle happened. You felt you were giving up, but it was more like a gentle surrender to whatever was about to happen. You want to know that the miracles are being concocted for you and you will never ever run out of them. You just don't get to choose how they will come. I'm sorry, they want you to know that. So they want you to know that miracles are being concocted for you and you will never ever run out of them. You just don't get to choose how they will come and who will deliver them and when they will show up and what they will do for you. All of that is our department. Spirit knows what is best for you and wants you to be wants to express through you. You are an incredible and amazing and a magnet for miracles. That would be a good mantra for you today. We're on it. Relax. So that mantra would be, I am incredible, amazing, and a magnet for miracles. I am incredible and amazing and a magnet for miracles. I am incredible, amazing, and a magnet for miracles. If you only knew how much you were loved, the universe. All right. Taurus will be at 20 minutes and 30 seconds. Taurus. Dearest you, on Earth, humans learn about life by telling stories and creating new ones based on shared experiences. Eventually, after repeating one often enough, it becomes your main story that you use to define yourself and the world. So to get the answers you seek, you must get vulnerable and hear your story when you tell it. Ask, why do you tell it? Is it really true? What else can be true? Can you see the truth that spirit is in all things? Do you see how other stories overlap and intertwine? Spirit loves stories, for they are like blueprints for co-creation. So tell the ones we know to be true about you. A story of courage, gratitude, and honesty. Tell an empowered story about your well-being, wisdom, and grace. You will experience your world according to the story you tell about it. So make sure they are stories that you are proud of. Genuinely loving fan club, the universe. All right, at 22 minutes, we will do Gemini. Gemini, dearest wonderful you. To help you manifest a life for the highest good, we invite you to examine your deepest desires. Imagine all of your desires, no matter what kind, like magic seed pods in a basket, glowing with infinite potential. Look closely at each one. Are you afraid that some may bring you too much attention and invite negative reactions from others? Is change too daunting? Are you afraid to stretch and grow? Let yourself be led forward and let the seeds of positive intentions take to the wind. Your desires count and you are worthy of them. They are essential for co-creating your world. Did you ever consider when a desire comes from deep within you, it might be spirit moving you to create something beautiful to share with others? Some desires are infused with miraculous powers to move the heart and influence the world in ways you can't even possibly know. We know you and love you so deeply and are so happy to support you, the universe. Okay, Cancer. Cancer, you'll be at 24 minutes. All right, Cancer, this one, I think these three were to get out of the way to let me get to that one. I'm just double checking. Are these for Cancer? Okay. All right. Dearest you, we are gathering our magic together to help you celebrate your new beginning. You are stepping into a new version of your life, getting to tell a new story as you create it. Doesn't it feel like spring when the urge to expand wells up inside of you from a primal place? The form of what you are growing has yet to take shape, and it is exciting to experience this new and fresh beginning. It is normal to feel both pushed and pushed back when entering any kind of a new relationship. It is okay to admit you don't really know what to expect. What you can know is it is time to dive in and allow the new version of your life to take shape through you on behalf of your partner in life spirit. You have made it to a new level of awakening and contributing, and we are so excited to see where this will take you next. We are so proud of you, the universe. All right. We are going to do Leo next. Leo at 25:30. Messages for Leo. All right, Leo. Dearest you, sometimes it's wonderful to give, but there are times you might find yourself overgiving. Now might be a good time to check in and see where you might be cutting off the flow of abundance. Let others give to you even when you are more comfortable being generous and being the giver, the healer, the rescuer. In the art of living, we sometimes overlook an important skill, receiving gracefully and with gratitude, without diminishing yourself or trying to deny vulnerability or bringing an agenda of equality to it. Receiving is hard for some people, maybe you. You do not need a this for that in your exchange with others. You are doing good in the world. Let the world give back and support you. Then you can give up the old stories that have you convinced that you have to do everything alone with no help. Let your well be filled. We all love you so, so much. The universe. That is fabulous. Because honestly, Leo, you've had a tough time. All right, Virgo. We're going to do Virgo at 27:30. Okay, Virgo, dear you, there are times in life when taking a risk is better left for another day. Other times are perfect for taking that leap no matter how dangerous it might seem. Well, hold on to your parachute strings, for today is leap time. Realize that no matter what, we will not let you fall down, get lost, or hurt yourself in any way on this one. Even if it may feel like you are in a free fall, we are here for you, and you can stop freaking out about getting hurt and relax into this transition to something new. All the elements are in place and your soul is ready for a new experience. No matter what you're asking about, it is time to take the risk and do that thing that scares you. No matter what happens, you will land softly, right on target. Don't worry about the outcome. Spirit's got that covered. It's taking that leap itself. That's the point. We love your courage. Embrace it. The universe. All right, Libra. Libra will be at 29 minutes. All right, Libra. Dear wonderful you, intimacy is scary sometimes. It means you have to let someone else get to know the real you, not the perfect, flawless mask you wear for others. No, it's time to reveal the cool one, the passionate one, the imperfect one that is totally you without artifice or walls. Yes, you will be exposed and vulnerable for a time, but it'll be so worth it. This is the only way you will know true closeness with others, and you will also be close to spirit and to us. There is an amazing freedom that comes when you let go and just be yourself with another or a group. Release the invisible binding that keeps you from intimacy. It is truly empowering. So we may support you wholeheartedly in this choice. You will know yourself better, and we hope learn to love yourself as much as we do. Life is about who we are with others, so share it. You will be so glad you did. Loving you so, so, so much. Universe. Sounds like a Libra message to me. All right, Scorpio. Scorpio will be at 30 minutes and 30 seconds. Message for Scorpio. Message for Scorpio. Scorpio, dearest you, we bet you must be so exhausted some days. Giving as much as you do, sharing your energy so beautifully in service to the highest good can leave you feeling depleted, like an emptying well. If it feels as if there's no more water for you, the good news is that we have a plan. Today, go take a relaxing bath, book a massage, read a novel, buy yourself flowers, or plant some in your garden. Make time for self-care, not more work on yourself. Oh, I love that. By tending to yourself now, you are reminded to do so more often. And be sure to use a word that might have caused you anxiety in the past, but is essential for your well-being now. No. Say it with us. No, thank you. No, I can't. You do not have to explain, just say no. Gently but firmly, then go for a soak. Life will wait for you to bring yourself back to center, replenished and ready for more adventure. We love you so very much. The universe. No is a sentence. It's a 2-letter sentence. All right, Sagittarius. Sagittarius will be at 32:20. I'll make that 32:30. Okay, Sagittarius, dearest you, do you know how much we love you and we want to help you? We are here for you and we hear you ask for guidance, but you must let go and let us help you. You don't have to do it all. You've done your part, now let us do ours. You would be awestruck if you knew how many strings were pulled through the matrix to give you what you need and desire. Spirit has a plan, and when you sign up to be a co-creator, you need to remember to allow the partnership. It's not one-sided. Your desires and plans meet up with those of Spirit. Remember though, Spirit's timetable, an idea of how things will play out, may be quite different from yours. Trust us. Spirit's ideas are amazing. Now let go and let us do the magic. Pay attention to the other areas of your life, and before you know it, a miracle will have taken place. We love you so much. The universe. All right, Capricorn will be at 34 minutes. Okay, Capricorn. Dearest you, are you taking yourself and your problems too seriously? Maybe fear of the future is weighing on you. We'd like you to take a little break from all that and start having fun. When you stop fixating on what has been making you heavy-hearted, we get a chance to move some magic in your direction. We just need you to let go a little. Spirit needs some room and gets very inspired by your laughter when you have fun. When was the last time you got really loose, silly, and goofy? Maybe you need to go dancing or watch some funny comedy to make you laugh, or call the one friend you know who will remind you how ridiculous and delightfully giddy you can be. You will return refreshed and renewed and ready to once again see the world as less daunting. You will be ready to receive in perfect timing the bounty that Spirit has for you. Don't you just love how much we care about you, the universe? All right. At 35:30 will be Aquarius. All right. Aquarius, dear wonderful you. Intimacy is scary sometimes. It means you have to let someone else get to know the real you, not the perfect, flawless mask you wear for others. No, it is time to reveal the cool one, the passionate one, the imperfect one that is totally you without artifice or walls. Yes, you will be exposed and vulnerable for a time, but it will be worth it. This is the only way you will know true closeness with others. You will also be close to Spirit and to us. There is amazing freedom that comes when you let go and just be yourself with another or a group. Release from the invisible bindings that keep you from intimacy is truly empowering. So we may support you wholeheartedly in this choice. You will know yourself better, and we hope learn to love yourself as much as we do. Life is about who we are with others, so share it. You will be so glad you did. Loving you so much. Aquarius, if you have Libra strong in your chart, Libra got the same card. All right. So at 37 minutes, we will do Pisces. Pisces last but never least in my heart. Pisces. Okay. We're only taking one, so I just want to see which one it is. It's usually the one that flips up right. Yep. Okay. Pisces, dearest you. Sometimes it's wonderful to give, but there are times you might find yourself overgiving. Now might be a good time to check in and see where you might be cutting off the flow of abundance. Let others give to you, even if you are more comfortable being generous and being the giver, the healer, the rescuer. In the art of living, we sometimes overlook an important skill, receiving gracefully with gratitude, without diminishing yourself or trying to deny vulnerability or bringing an agenda of equality to it. Receiving is hard for some people. Maybe you? You do not need this for that in your exchange with others. You are doing good in the world. Let the world give back and support you. Then you can give up the old stories. That have you convinced that you have to do everything alone with no help. Let your well be filled. We love you so, so much. The universe. Pisces, if you have Leo strong in your chart, they also receive the same message. All right, so thank you so much. I love it when you guys join me. Check out your readings for the week. I will pull another card for that too, in case the one that you got didn't resonate, or even if it did, maybe additional messages will come through. Spirit Guide team is very large, and so there's lots to be said. You guys have a great week. Thank you for joining me in the live chat. I always really look forward to this time that we share together. And I will see you guys over on Facebook. Every day I put out little messages over there, although I have to say the ones I recorded for this week seemed a little long. But there you go. And I will see you back here again real soon. Take good care, and thank you again for hanging out with me. Have a great week, and next week for the eclipse, we'll be pulling cards special for the eclipse. I'll see you next Sunday. Take care.